Shalom.
Shalom.
First thing and foremost, we give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, and Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. When I give double honors to the elders, the apostles, a great millstone and root well, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, noise in this gospel broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. We out here another weekend, week out, prophesying the downfall of America, and to wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, which you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, to compel you to come back to your true biblical identity as to being a Hebrew Israelite, okay? We oftentimes been persuaded by the false narratives that you being so-called black people, Hispanic and Native American people, but you're the 12 tribes of Israel, man. And the reason why the Most High sets up prophets is to declare the end before the end before it actually come to pass, because the scriptures say that I'm the Lord declaring things from the end, even roughly paraphrasing it, he goes into I'm the Most High declaring the end from the beginning, okay? So therefore you got men that set up around Babylon coming out week in and week out to declare to you the prophecies of the Bible, man, because you ain't gonna get it from your church preacher, okay, or your common church pastor. You're not gonna get it from these different religious groups like, you know, your conscious community, the Muslims, hell, even Israelites out there don't even prophesy the return of the Messiah because they're so convoluted in their own dealings, man, you know? So with that being said, man, there's a lot going on. As we told people before that this guy Trump was going to turn a 360 on you people. Now you got even Republicans that's opposing to Trump's policies, man, because they're realizing that he's basically for the small hats, man. Okay, like we told you before, whether the Democratic Party got back in office or the Republican Party, at the end of the day, they're going to forward the message of the small hats, man. Because at the end of the day, that's who controls the narratives, man. The so-called Jew, man. Okay, which is the biblical Idumean, the chief tribe of Amalek, man. But people was all in their feelings because, you know, this guy got elected. Then you had Esau that was getting proud by the day because they believed that Trump was going to make America great again as to push you Negroes back in slavery. But Trump is getting ready to do away with Jake and you Edomites because he don't have your fucking interest, man. You know? Like this whole DEI shit, Jake is going on TikTok complaining about it because all of a sudden, you know, the DEI programs that kicked in when they're doing away with certain grants and loans to so-called minorities. Like we had a meeting last week at work, and one of the ladies came in and she was like, anybody that have any type of, it's a certain language they use, like black or certain minority groups, if that's part of your proposal for grants and federal grants, they're shooting it down. And I saw the documentation saying just that. So shit is getting ready to get tight, man, for you people out here in America, right? If I got precept, go ahead and let it run.
It's Isaiah chapter 32, verse 5. The vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
Yes, that his heart will work iniquity, because at the end of the day, hey, you got unelected officials, like everybody is pissed off now because they basically saying, how did you get in this guy Elon Musk over the, I forgot what happened, but basically they're complaining about this guy Elon Musk because they was like, wait a minute, he's considered a non-elected official. How the hell does he have records and information to people's personal finance records, but yet he's a non-elected official, but he's over the Department of Efficiency, man. That's rubbing people the wrong way, you know? Because for the simple fact, Esau Edom is setting up this particular administration, man, to come against the people. This is why you got talking points about America taking over the Gaza Strip and all this other shit, and you got the Gulf of America now. You know, they want to change the name. It's comical at this point.
But it says practice hypocrisy because people had no issue with the Fed, the Federal Reserve, which is not a part of the government, controlling all of the monetary policy. Well, they're not a part of the government. But y'all were okay with that. See, people were okay with that because it wasn't really bothering, you know. But now they got this Arab hypocrisy going on. They're saying that he can't do it because he's not a U.S. official. You know, but Trump gave him the power to do it, man. And why are they really scared? Because there's infighting among the elite, man. You know, we don't know the full picture. It's still fuzzy, but we know that there's division in the house of Esau, man.
Yep.
You You know, why else are these people getting all scared? Why else are you seeing all of this rapid change? I mean, this many executive orders, you know? But I'll read that again. It says, Isaiah 32, verse 6, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart to work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy. And one of the things of hypocrisy, again, is the fact that he's got the audacity to tell the northern kingdom, who he stole the land from, that you don't have a right to be here. All right? That's him speaking villainy and practicing hypocrisy.
Trying to think if that's probably put the camera on that side. I'm gonna kind of gauge it and see though, because that brick wall, yeah, that wind. But we'll probably be good for a minute. But we'll kind of test it, see what's up.
And it says to utter error against the Lord Yahweh, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
It says to make, read that again, Salaki.
It says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, or utter error against the Most High Yahweh, because they found out that this USAID or USAID, which is basically a front for the CIA, and they was like, USAID spent over $20 billion in research and gain of function and, you know, MNRA and fucking this whole TG or this whole transmission ordeal with taking taxpayers' money and spending about $240 million on testing experiments on animals, man. Sex changes on animals, man.
Right.
You know? And they're like, wait a minute, man, how the hell are you gonna sit up here and take taxpayers' money to try to splice genes and hormones and all this other shit when that's against the will of the Most High, man?
Right. They found out too that the Treasury Department was approving big ass banks, bro, like Chase,
yeah.
Bank of America,
Yep.
with organizations that are considered T words, man.
Yep.
They basically got a bank account, man. Al Qaeda niggas can walk up to a Chase Bank and make a withdrawal, man.
Yeah.
And the U.S. Treasury sanctioned all of that. Hillary Clinton's crying out because she got a check for $4 billion, man.
Yep.
But on paper, she's only worth a couple $100 million.
Yep.
Where did that money go?
Exactly.
See?
Yep. Lobbyists, man.
You know? So this is the hypocrisy that people are crying out about, man. It's going to get much worse.
Yep.
It says to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
And the drink of the thirsty is talking about the Israelites. It's talking about all these people, man, because now, since these tariffs, you know, which he's in the middle of a trade war now, you got Canada, you got Mexico, you got China, which, you know, everybody has China, they talking about retaliating against the tariffs that America has put on them. And then you had Mexico, which I believe sent like what, how many 10,000 troops to the border?
Yeah.
Something like that. So basically what's happening in that scheme of things, they're coming against people, man, and people's lives are getting ready to change drastically here.
Yeah.
Because with the tariffs, what they don't tell you is that things tends to get expensive. And Trump said it out of his own mouth that, you know, the economy is going to take a hit there and there, and it's going to be a little bumpy, but we're going to balance back. So, you know, rent shit going to go up. Price of food is going to go up. The cost of living is going to go up. You know, as if it's not already expensive. Man.
Right.
You know,
The prices need to go down. See, they keep selling people on the idea that inflation is not going to increase.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, it's been increasing for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Prices need to go back down, not slow down the increase.
Yeah.
And that goes over people's heads.
Yeah. Because it's a flat. Because basically it's flat right now. Like if you look at renting a house, like if you look at the rental market, even though, you know, inflation is kind of stagnant, but the fact about it is rents remain flat for how long? You know, going on a couple of years. So they're capped out at $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 a month. That's not affordable. Like this guy Quentin Lucas, he got on TV 2 days ago talking about how he's approved of affordable housing and this and that. But wait a minute, man, affordable housing ain't paying $1,400 a month. That's not affordable, bro.
Right.
You know, especially when you got just a handful of developers buying up all this land and this development, and they're pushing people out. People are complaining about it, man.
Right. Like they was talking about, I think the Jimmy Dore show. He knew people way back in the day in the 70s in Chicago area or Illinois. They worked regular blue collar jobs at a factory, man. Those guys were able to have a house, a 3-bedroom house, a wife, and they had a lake house in Wisconsin
And a new car.
with a boat. You know,
Off $12 an hour.
right? They had to work overtime, you know, to do that, but they were able to do that off of one salary. Their wife wasn't working none of that, man.
Yeah.
You know, so y'all have been robbed, man. You know, that now they're getting you to clap over things that they should have never took from you.
Yeah.
You know? It says, verse 7, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wickedness to destroy the poor with lying words.
Yep. Now, you notice that he came out with this whole ordeal about this new anti-S ordeal. And we're going to say it that way, meaning that you can't speak out against the small hats. He's cracking down on that. And on top of that, he's talking about American citizens can now be held in, what's that Latin country called? Not that one. No, it's another one. Ecuador. I think Ecuador or something like that. One of them Central America. El Salvador or something like that. He's basically saying that American citizens could be housed in different prisons outside the country. But wait a minute, man. That's against the Constitution.
Right.
You can't do that, man.
Yeah. Export your ass.
Yeah. So how you gonna do that, man?
Right.
Like sending prisoners to Guantanamo Bay. How you gonna do that? That's against the Constitution, bro.
Yeah.
Even though America does have some type of well, you really don't have jurisdiction in Cuba for real. But you set up, you got a military base down there. So I mean, Esau does what the fuck he want to do.
Right. People don't realize everywhere the U.S. dollar is, Esau basically gets jurisdiction there.
Yeah.
That's why it says his devices are wicked. You know, because you've been dealing with the U.S. dollar for the past 30 years, man. You basically got to do what Esau said, man.
Yep.
You know, unless you're gonna go to war.
Yep.
You know. It says, verse 8, but the liberal devises liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand.
Yeah, and the liberal really is talking about the Israelites and Yahushai, man. Because in the kingdom, we're going to have full autonomy over world affairs, man. And we're going to rule the world in righteousness, not govern the world in wickedness. Because if you look at it, it's really a power transfer. Basically, because there's no more middle class, bro.
Yeah.
There's rich and there's poor. And that's what it is. It's the biggest wealth transfer in history. And that was one of the science behind the COVID ordeal. A wealth transfer, man. Because if you look at it, all Donald Trump's buddy and his lobbyists, they're all billionaires getting ready to be trillionaires, man.
Yeah.
You know, why they're leaving a common working citizen out? This is the biggest wealth transfer in history, man.
Right.
Okay? And you people don't even have a clue as to what's going on because you're so fascinated with nothing. You know, looking at this whole election and the whole bread and circus ordeal, you people have totally been rocked to sleep, man, and it's too late for you. You know? Go ahead.
It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
Yeah.
Give ear unto my speech.
Yep, give ear into the speech of the Heavenly Father, man. Because, you know, you go on YouTube now, and it's one particular channel, the brother Arrows from Indignation, he always uploading Keisha's literally just losing their minds because they don't have the means to survive anymore, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you women have totally burnt your bridges with men. Yeah. So, therefore, you have nobody to run to, man. And the fact that Trump put a 2-year cap on this old what do you call that, public aid shit, housing, what do you call Section 8, you got to 2026, then he's like, you out of there.
Right.
You know, because Jake been, you know, and not only Jake, Esau too, they've been pretty much running the world dry by taking advantage of these supplemental programs, man.
Yeah.
SNAP, EBT, child support, which why ain't they ain't cutting that shit out, man?
Right.
You know, because that funds them, you know.
Right.
But all this other shit they're getting ready to cut out, man, and you people, you literally, you're getting ready to be put back in slavery, man.
Right. You saw that Keisha crying over, I got to work 30 hours a week.
Well, that's your problem.
Bitch crying over 30 hours a week in air conditioning, man. Yeah. You know?
Well,
if you just get a fucking man, you wouldn't have that problem, man. Yeah. You know? Personally. Yeah, it's cool, bro. You got the screen. Yes. Yeah, I should have caught that. What the fuck did he do? What did he say?
Really like
a salute. I saw he came back twice. Huh?
Yeah, that's kind of. Do your code, up. Do your code, bro. Salaki, I should have caught that.
What's that? Y'all better check the feed.
Might have to put that camera on the side.
I think so.
Maybe. Because you got the brick on me. break right there. So,
Yeah, it's long.
we good? Yeah. Slock it, man. The fucking wind blew the camera down.
Yeah.
But bring that precept out again, bro. Spirit is all over the place.
God. This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days ye shall be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come.
Yeah, it said the vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come. So these supplemental programs are getting ready to be X'd out because they're looking at it like that's causing billions of dollars in taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
When in fact, that is true. But at the same time, Esau giving money to the small hats in Ukraine and funding both sides of war is taking a lot of money out of people's pockets too. Right. Because you think that you think that Trump or the elites are paying for the shit that's going on. No, they're not. That's coming out of our pocket, man.
Right, yeah, right.
You know? That's coming out your pocket. That's the reason why your paycheck doesn't have the purchasing power it once did, man.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, I remember, man, back in the early 2000s, man, I remember one of my first summer jobs, bro. I was working this little program at school and stuff, man, and the little $225 paychecks was good. You know, back in the day, that shit took me a long way. But now, man, a $2,000 a week paycheck, you fortunate enough to make that ain't good enough, man.
Yeah.
You know? Because this clown, Lucas, he was talking about, well, he gave the Kansas City Police Department a goddamn $370 million fucking increase. He gave the fire department, I believe, somewhere around those numbers, but not as much. But he gave city employees a 4% increase, which is nothing when the cost of living has went up like 25%, man.
Right.
So what the hell is a 4% increase gonna do to help people make ends meet?
Yeah. Right. Right. He's just trying to say I did something on paper.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
To keep people from wilding out.
No.
You know?
No. But go back up. Start up back at verse 9, bro.
God. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. You know, because I did a video recently, you know, the dude did a reaction video. These women, bro, they literally would just sit on Section 8 for 20 years, bro.
Yeah.
That now, in that time, you could have either got a job or you could have got a man. And they did neither, bro. They sit up in them houses and just take random dick, bro. Buying cigarettes, 3-4 baby daddies. You know, you people are at ease, and she has no skill. That's really the way they rob you, man. You know, you spoil your child when you just give them everything and you don't teach them how to think for themselves. You know, and that's what Esau did to a lot of these women. Because so when the water spigot gets shut off, guess what? Y'all gonna be out here crying, man. All right. That's how you guys got set up, man. You listen to the serpent in the garden, all right, that says thou shalt not surely die. You know, if you just rebel against your man, you just do whatever you want, do whatever your heart desires, and everything will be okay. Well, it ain't gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know, you were deceived.
Right.
You know. Verse 9 again. Rise up, ye careless women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
And the speech of the Lord is the prophets, man. You know, the men that come out every week in and week out. And you know what's so spiritual about it all, brothers, is that Esau and Eve was fallen simultaneously, man. Yeah. Which proves that Gardanian pact in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, we like to talk about, it was on point, man. And it really was set up to play out in this latter time, because this is the most time that men and women have been divided on the planet Earth, man. Right. You know, especially, you know, on this side of the world. Yeah. Because like the brother was going into, they had certain social programs that set men against women by giving them rights, which were set up to tax the woman and the man. You know what I'm saying? But see, they turned it around, and then they basically say, well, look, you know, if you want to get rid of your man, then we can empower you. And then the list goes on. Because when you go into the Willie Lynch letter, they even go into it. They said, like, if you brainwash the Negro woman, which this was a plan already in fruition, they said if you brainwash the Negro woman, and I'm kind of paraphrasing it, but if you brainwash her and make her a slave into labor, she would train up her daughters subconsciously to do the same thing. And this is why these women gloat in their careers, man. Right. Like every time, you know, you get into it with a woman, she always want to throw her so-called accomplishments in your face, but men don't give a fuck about your accomplishments, man. Right. You know? Yeah. That's why she'll listen to her boss. They got a dress code saying you can't wear that, but you as her man, you say I don't like you wearing that, she got a problem. Yeah. You know? Exactly.
That's perversion. Your job, you're a number to a corporation, bro.
That's it.
Your job is not going to protect you. Like, for you to think that that's more valuable, that's a perversion of the mind, man. You know, like all these women got cut in these tech jobs. They were posting videos on TikTok, a day in the life of, you know, my job at Twitter. You know, bitches was in there at work, bro. They was pouring up frappuccinos, bro. They had hot yoga in the fucking corporate office, man. You know?
Yep.
And then Elon Musk came in there and chopped all of that shit, and they was crying, man.
Yeah.
And they was making good money too, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because, man, basically you women, man, you supposed to be fucking at home, bro.
Right.
All right, you know what I'm saying? You get a job, okay, cool, get a job, but your career is just supposed to be, or your job is supposed to just be in addition to the man you serving, man. You're not supposed to take that pride and say, well, I got me a degree. Yeah, you got a degree, but like my man Kevin saying, you say, buy a dog and die alone, man.
That's right.
And that's how proud Keisha is.
Yeah.
She knows she's lonely. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she's so fucking stuck up in her mind that she think that the money and accomplishments is gonna mean something.
Right.
Okay? Like this, like you don't have the accomplishments because you are better or smarter.
Yeah.
No, man. You have it because it was through systematic means, man.
Yeah.
Okay? You were told, you were bred that, you were trained that way. You know what I'm saying? You were the ultimate biggest form of regurgitators out there. Because you can go to school and quote something verbatim in a textbook doesn't mean you have wisdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of you bitches are fucking dumb because they even mentioned, they said out of Black, Hispanic, and Native American women, they say that you go to college the most for careers that's not even in fruition, so to speak. Like you go to fucking school for medical billing and coding when there's not a high demand for that, man.
Right.
You know? So if you're gonna go to school and take out $100,000 loan to invest in yourself, because college, you're really supposed to be investing in yourself. But if you take a $100,000 loan out, at least put it into a field that you know is gonna reap you some kickback on the end of it, man.
Right.
Like if I know I'm going to be a brain surgeon, then it may be worth taking out that $50,000, $60,000 loan because I know I'm gonna get that on the back end.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But you dumb bitches don't fucking think, man.
Yeah. It's the same thing goes because a lot of these jobs y'all got all this paper from, it's disguised prostitution, man. Like in the real estate market, man. Bitch get a real estate license. Half of them homes you sold because you got your titties out, man. You know? And then when the housing market starts to get all shaky, you know, with the down payment is like 200 bands, well, your titties ain't enough no more, okay? They either got it or they don't got it. And that's the same thing with these corporate offices, man. They hire these women, they come in dressed a certain type of way, they in sales, go into pharmaceuticals, man. See what those women look like. That's a lot of you are just whores, man. All right, under the guise of a career, man. But you were there to look pretty and sell to some old lonely Edomites, man.
Yeah, because you come to find out, they said the main benefactors of that whole DEI shit was white women. So that plays right into that, man. As far as this dude Trump being in office, you know, and these policies and shit they passing, it's designed to bring division with everybody, man.
Yeah.
You know, like the brothers bringing out, you women, man, and you are about to suffer, man.
That's right.
You know?
If y'all brothers ever noticed, y'all go look for a place to stay. They always got the finest looking chicks that's property managers or like leasing consultants and stuff like that. Like I probably looked at like 8 properties like over 2 weeks, man, and all of them was women. Like, I'm like, wow, man,
Yeah.
what are the chances of that, man?
I saw one bad one too. She thought she was gonna slide that admin fee on me. I wasn't gonna say shit.
Yeah, they tried. Yeah. Like get your ass out of here, man.
But it says, verse 11, it says, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Yeah, sackcloth mean humble the fuck down, man. Because I mean, honestly speaking, everybody's getting ready to feel a pinch, man. We getting ready to feel it. Y'all definitely gonna feel it. But you know, our refuge is Yahweh Shimi How Shy, man.
That's right.
You know, so like I don't wake up in the morning losing sleep. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave. I don't give a fuck, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna take this shit any goddamn way. But you people are so attached to it to the point. This is your God, man.
Yeah.
Idolatry.
Yep.
You know, you all into your cars, you into your into your careers. All that's gonna be null and void because, like they say, AI is getting ready to take over in a whole big way, man. Okay, they said that 40% of the jobs can be cut within a matter of years because of AI is picking up, man.
Yeah.
You know, so if you were smart, you would try to go back and enhance your education and get an AI job because that's where a lot of the money gonna be at, man.
Yeah.
Claim.
Really, it's low key way worse than that.
Yeah.
Because they haven't really drop the bomb on you with AI combined with robotics.
No.
You know, if they combine AI with robotics, even farmers are out of business, man. You
Yeah.
know, they can put a robot to go out there and do that. Really, he wants nobody working, but y'all just in pods, basically.
Yeah.
You know,
'Cause they
y'all
wanna-
don't see it coming though.
Because they want to give you a livable. They want to put you part of a credit. So they want to give you like a monthly stipend every month.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah, Elon Musk called it, because you know it's normally universal basic income.
Yeah,
I think he called it like universal hot income or some shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we went into it. Matter of fact, we used to kind of going into it last year. I still got the article, but you know they got like an S class and they got this class, that class, and the S class is going to be like the 1% that has no spending limit. They have no restrictions. They don't have to get juice, none of that. But the class to C on down, they're going to have to be subjugated to getting certain medicines put in them, going to certain institutions. They only going to have like $1,000 withdrawal limit a month. You know, you're going to have to integrate into a smart city.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to own a vehicle, none of that. That's why that whole Stargate shit, that $500 billion Stargate deal, that's going to take care of all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? $500 billion? Shit.
And
That's a lot of money, man.
right.
Yeah, y'all brother, go ahead, man. Get in it. But someone y'all brothers start speaking more, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ecclesiasticus 5:7 says, "Make no tarrying to turn to Yahweh, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance." So you're not supposed to be taking your time to come serve Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai.
Yeah.
And all these things we're talking about, you're supposed to get right now.
Sir.
You know, we were just getting on these women. Hey, right now, you're supposed to be getting on a man of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to be getting on. You're not supposed to be focused on no career, no future business, all this other shit. And you putting a man to the side to achieve those type of goals.
Yeah.
You know, what did Yahweh say? Thy desire shall be what? To thy husband.
Mm.
It didn't say to your career.
Mm.
It didn't say to your fucking hair. It didn't say to your nails.
Mm.
It didn't say to your fucking ass shots or to your kids. It said your desire is supposed to be to thy husband. It also said women are supposed to be keepers at home. That's your career. That's your job, according to the scriptures. You're not gonna find anywhere within the scriptures where your career, your job is supposed to be above having a husband, having a man. All the most righteous women of the Bible, they all put first having a husband, man, and serving that man.
And you know what, bro? And that's the spirit you said that because the power of women is in their femininity, bro. They want to talk about being empowered, then be empowered in your femininity. That's where you thrive at. You thrive in being the role of a wife. That's what you were designed for. But yet you allow the serpent to come in and poison your mind and tell you, no, that's slavery. But half you chicks be through at work, man. You know? But you like the pride of accomplishment that comes with certain titles. Like it's this one chick, man, that we work with. And it's like, I'm like, why you always over here with us? I'm like, yeah, we're part of the same program, but we're part of the same, you know, we're under the same umbrella, but like, we have a different program than you. Why are you always over here? You know, she come in, oh yeah, you know, I just had a meeting and this and that. I got to approve off this and this and this and that. But yeah, you still got a co-work. I mean, you still got a fucking a roommate. You still got a dog. You ain't got no man. Okay, you stink. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's bullshit at the end of the day, man. That's why the best thing the Most High can do is really humble the pride of these people, man. Because they're just completely out their damn mind, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. And that's ultimately like the scripture says, and in our security, thou shalt be destroyed. Too many people are still in their security right now. They think they have a promising future here. And especially the women, all these benefits they get. What the fuck would you women do if they got rid of Section 8 today? What the fuck would you do? If Trump said, fuck that shit, executive order 999.99, blah, 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 and cut that shit, what the fuck you got to do?
Yeah.
All y'all gonna try to go straight to finding a man, man.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna be able to make it on your own.
Yeah. And the price of pussy's gonna plummet.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna flood the market with all that.
Yeah.
used
Hey,
up boxes. Ain't
OnlyFans
nobody
getting ready to
gonna-
go out the window, man.
That's right.
Ass shots ain't gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing in the past, man.
Yeah.
Because these women ain't got no fucking skills, bro.
Right.
Like, why? You're 18 years old You drop out of college to go be a goddamn OnlyFans model, bro. Why are we taking this shit serious, bro? This is why I tell brothers all the time, man.
Yeah.
Bro, don't take this serious, man.
Yeah.
Do not give energy to these women, bro. Don't take them serious, man. Just don't.
Right.
Bro, they're literally dropping out of school to become whores.
Yeah.
Like, it don't take skills to do that.
No, it
And
don't.
then when you overly flood the market, you got a whore on every fucking corner now, the price gonna drop, man.
Yeah, that's right.
It said it was an article that came out. It says has hoflation. Matter of fact, I may still have it. But the back you up, brother, this is Sirach 36 and 24. It says, he that getteth a wife begetteth a possession. Now, what's a possession, brothers?
Something you own.
Something you own, man. Okay? And it's not a bad thing to have ownership, bro. When you have ownership, that's a franchise.
Right.
And the possession is also something you control. You control your populace in your hand.
That's right.
You got wicked women out here talking about, well, I don't want to be controlled. You can't control me. You're too controlling. You know, that's why brothers don't be fucking dealing. Most brothers don't be dealing with wives up here.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to get in order in that aspect. They don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to be told they got to cover up. They got to cover that figure up. They don't want to be told they can't go out at night and go kick it. They can't go to comedy clubs by themselves or fucking hip hop clubs by themselves and twerk. They don't want to be told that they cannot do all these things. But Esau, Edom has granted them the liberty to do it. And guess what? There's no accountability. There's no repercussion for her if she straight up commits adultery on you. So she just does whatever the fuck she wants.
Right. Well, you know what? It's so beautiful out because they make it easy for you to filter through who's not desired. When you go through that shows you right there that, okay, she ain't one to take serious, bro. You filter it out because in your mind as a man, you have a standard. You have standards that you have to abide by, and you expect your delegates to do the same thing. So if a chick tell you, well, I don't cook and clean, then in the back of your mind you say, okay, well, you ain't gonna be part of me. You just something I can have fun with, and I'll call you when I call you. And that's the filtering field right there, bro. But the ones that's willing to go above and beyond and stop, drop, and roll to come serve you, them the ones you got to keep around, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's real simple.
Hey, yo, when the pussy market crashes, your filter's gonna have to be really, really good, man. Because these women are gonna turn into chameleons.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna offer to cook and clean, but they're not gonna be right. So it's gonna be harder to tell right now. They're like, I ain't cooking because they still think their value's overinflated right now.
Right.
But when this shit crashes, you're gonna need a spiritual filter, man. You're gonna be locked in.
That's right. And you're gonna have a different resume that day, like, you know, because it's crazy because it's so simple. You don't need the simple, basic shit to do to please us, man.
Right, yeah.
Like we talk about cooking, cleaning. You know how huge that is.
Bro.
There ain't no greater feeling you come home and a woman got a fucking fire ass fucking meal ready for you, man. Like something you take out of a restaurant.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Right. It's such a big fumble too because at the same time they got off feminism, what did men do? They made dishwashing machines, vacuum cleaners. Like your life at home has never been easier than ever.
Right.
And that's the moment your ass gonna go out there and work.
Right.
Like you know how easy it is to be a stay-at-home mother in 2024, man.
Very easy.
But you know what? They gonna have to up the game, bro, because we could cook, we could clean.
Yeah.
I do my own goddamn.
We do it
ourselves, right.
You ain't really adding nothing, man.
Right,
You gotta
right.
be significant, man.
Yeah.
For real.
You gotta be real submissive.
I got
You
a
gotta be
policy,
focused.
man.
Right.
You gotta have 2 bodies or less on you.
Right.
And I don't know how that really that's a rare case here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have your filters up because there's a lot of shit floating around you can't get rid of.
Bro,
You know.
they say TB popped back up in KCK. Tuberculosis, bro. A lot of people getting that shit, yeah. But it says here, and a help like unto himself and a pillar of rest, man. And you women are not pillars of rest, man. You're pillars of chaos.
Right.
This is why, hey, you're going on TikTok, you crying, I can't find a man. And the crazy part about it is men are giving you the solutions, but you choose not to listen to them because you despise men, man. Okay? And it says here, and where no hedge is, the possession is spoiled. And he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning, but the possession is spoiled because these women, they don't have protection like that because they chose Big Daddy government. They chose their careers.
Right.
So they not going to have protection. So the hedge is spoiled, man.
Yeah, that's also why scriptures say, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straits.
Yes, sir.
Meaning what? Keep her in difficulties, man.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put certain boundaries, checks and balances on your woman.
Yeah.
But like the brothers is bringing out, this government has poisoned their minds, man, to where you tell her, hey, look, I don't want you to wear that out, baby. You know, we know how niggas are, X, Y, and Z. She gonna call your ass controlling, manipulative, Next thing you know, she gonna go out anyways and sleep with like 3 different niggas.
Yeah. That's why, bro. I don't give a fuck what you wear, cause I don't take you serious any fucking way. I'm over that shit. Like unless you virtuous, unless you know you really on point, then I may like, all right, man, you probably don't want to wear that. That's a little too much. And if she lit, yeah, you know you right. I can deal with that. But a bitch, please, you what the fuck you want to wear? You just not stand with me. What the fuck you want to do at this point? I'm over there, bro. Bro, a chick told me straightforward, she said, oh, you brainwashed me. I said, you fucking right, I did brainwash you. I'll clean your mind up. But you wanted to go back in a goddamn filth, in a pig pen, be my guest.
Yeah, being brainwashed ain't always a bad thing.
Nah.
That's a man's job, man. Being baptized is being brainwashed. When you get baptized, what? You get cleansed in water, don't you?
Yeah.
So you gotta wash that fucking filthy ass, sinful ass mind of yours, you demon.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what scriptures say, give your daughter to a man of understanding. You know, a man of understanding, like the brother said, is gonna brainwash your ass. Brainwashing is not a bad thing, man. It's certain shit that you need to be taught, man. You know, women without a man controlling their life are chaotic as hell, man. We see this shit every fucking day.
Yep.
You know, they're like a badass child, man.
Right. All right. Sure.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
Right, because a lot of these women, man, they're so fine, that'd be the hook.
Yeah.
That's just the hook, though. Right. You know, don't let the bait get that hook in your damn lip. And when you get caught, pulled out the fucking water and get filleted. You know, you gotta really look deeper than just a pretty face and a fat ass. You know, is she gonna be an asset or a liability? You know, most women are ready to sit up, man. They're liabilities here in America. You know, they get what you slot with. And they bring you nothing but headache and trouble. That's why that second part of that precept really came published now.
It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
So right there tells you, if you go ahead and decide to take her as your wife, if you being her husband, she gonna start getting full of what? Anger, impudence, and much reproach. She gonna begin to hate you. She's gonna get frustrated. Why is she doing those things? Because of the poison of Babylon the Great. She's gonna miss being able to do whatever the hell she wants. She sees whatever all the other women are doing, and she's gonna have great envy towards you. And ultimately, it's just a spirit because it's at our rest. We really ain't meant to really have wives like that on this side.
Yeah. You don't have wives.
Right.
You don't have wives. You really don't. A wife. I mean, when you go into the word wife, it just means woman. But a wife is supposed to be it's supposed to be a addition into a man. You don't have that. You just have women with female extremities, man. That's it. They're females, bro. Like, because a wife, for one thing, she's gonna make sure you're good. She's gonna respect you. She's gonna do whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? And in retrospect, you want to make sure she's cool, man. You know, a wife don't mind taking the slack off you to do some of the things, you know, to make sure you cool, bro. Not throwing her career in your face, not having a bunch of, you know, what do you call that, the sister code shit. Because what I realized is that single women keep other women single. And then they will stir women to the men that they shouldn't be with. But because you got a bunch of simps out here, they're willing to bend over backwards to give this bitch the lifestyle she don't deserve. And that's the difference between us, brothers. We don't compromise for this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's either the way of your how about you, how shy, or the freaking highway, man. Hey, I gladly would be single.
Right.
You know?
Because really, it boils down that these women are lazy, man. This is why they like these pookies, you know, because they don't care about them cooking and cleaning. They outside doing all kind of dumb shit.
Like, look at this guy. Prime example, look at this guy. This guy, that's his woman dog, man. But he's such a beta male to the point his woman got him out walking a fucking dog, man. Look at this dude, man. Ain't no way in hell I'd be walking no goddamn dog. You know? But these are the guys that sought out there in this society because, I mean, they're like women.
That's what the women like. They either like a man they can control him completely, or they like a man that ain't gonna hold them accountable enough. So when you get with a righteous man of the Lord, there are expectations. Okay, there's things that you can and can't do, and women don't like being told what to do. They like the benefits of a high value, so-called high value man, but they don't really want to follow one. No. They like the big idea of a wedding and being the status and all of that shit. They don't want to actually work with your wife, man. Right, 30, 40 years of doing what? That's why they keep divorcing their husbands, man. You know? They trying to find somebody that ain't gonna force them to do nothing.
Yeah, they want to. Matter of fact, I was speaking about that at work with some of my coworkers, man. The type of wife they want to be is a trophy wife. Because I asked them, I'm like, all right, bet. Well, if you stay home, you know, you gonna cook and clean for your man now since you know he paying all the bills and all this shit. She was like, nah, he can hire a maid and a chef and shit.
Right.
I'm like, well, what the hell are you gonna do? Like, what the hell do we need you for?
Right. Like you know what? But you had certain trophy wives, like Rachel. She was basically a trophy wife because that happened to be Jacob's favorite.
Yeah.
So you had Leah, her sister, and she had a handmaid, and Rachel had a handmaid. But that's up to the man to decide that, though.
Yeah, but
You
she
know
didn't
what I'm saying?
just sit on her ass and do nothing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was, but that was his preference.
Yeah.
And it boils down to what the man preferred. If he wanted a trophy wife, baby, you ain't gotta do nothing. I'm gonna do that. Then that's your man decision.
Yeah.
But you don't come in feeling all fucking entitled, like I ain't gonna do nothing. You know.
I got some good looks, you know. I'm a fucking dime, I'm a 10, so I ain't gotta do shit.
Right.
I'm so fine I can have whatever man I want. Let me just have a fat ass and twerk, you know, suck them off here and there, and that's it.
Right. Good. You know.
You gotta do more than that, man. Like Rachel, I guarantee she was serving her husband.
Yeah, absolutely.
Precept. This is the book of Romans 12, and I'm gonna start at verses 2. It says, "Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what that's good." Let me start over. Slow down, priest. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what that's good. What is that's good?" That don't make sense. "And acceptable and perfect will of the Most High," man. So you women, you have to transfer your mind as well, man. Okay, it ain't just half the spectrum. You got to come into this thing, and your mind got to be renewed too, because it's particular sisters out there that don't say nothing on the comment board, but yet, man, they gonna be giving it to brothers, man. Then you got those sisters out there that always want to be seen on every comment board and talking out of term, and you got women that's actually married to certain brothers in this thing, but yet they're on other brothers' comment boards, man, talking and stirring up strife and contention and competing with other women. That's catty. That's completely out of order, man. And if you a woman in that spirit, you're not welcome on our comment board. We gonna ban your ass, man. Because Lord ain't fucking playing games with you bitches out here. The Lord get ready to fucking destroy this goddamn place, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all better get right. Go ahead, bro.
So 1 Peter 1 verse 18. He's going into the concept. We're saying you gotta be brainwashed. We're saying it's not always a bad thing. 1 Peter 1 and 18. For as much as ye know that ye were not redeemed with corruptible things, as silver and gold, from your vain conversation received by tradition from your fathers, but with the precious blood of the anointed, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot, who verily was foreordained before the foundation of the world, but was manifest in these last times for you. Is the point. 1 Peter 1 verse 21, who by him do believe in the Most High, that raised him up from the dead and gave him glory, that your faith and hope might be in the Most High, seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren. It say purifying your souls in obeying the truth, man.
Yeah.
So in order to purify your soul, you have to take action on what Yahweh Bashim Shai is commanding you to do, man. You just can't stop thinking about sin. No, you actually have to back up your intentions with actions through the Spirit, man.
That's right.
Read again. 1 Peter 1:22, seeing you have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren. See that you love one another with a pure heart fervently, being born again, not of a corruptible seed, but of incorruptible, by the word of God, which liveth and abideth forever.
Right. See, what a lot of these women don't understand is that, see, men we're a possession too unto the Most High. This thing is about order. And we can't, if we're going to be the possession of the Most High, we ain't coming in here dirty, man. Hey, look, at the wedding, there's a dress code, man. Okay? The Lord is not accepting dingy, dirty niggas, man. Okay? When he says renew your mind, man, that means putting all of this old shit off, man. Okay? You can't come into this thing with a worldly mind, man. You know? You gotta really take this thing seriously. It's a lifestyle change. That's the difference between going on a diet and changing your lifestyle. Diets don't work. Okay, you can lose weight for 2 months, but if you didn't transform your lifestyle, man, you ain't really transitioned over. Guess what? You're gonna put all that weight back on.
Hey,
Because your mind isn't changed, man.
somebody gets Ciroc 35, man, and started Ciroc 35, and I think it's in it basically goes into basically like, how can you fast and yet you continue to live in sin? It's just like, what's the point? I think it may be Ciroc 35, maybe like the last couple of verses that it goes into it, but it's going into the account of what brothers are speaking on, man, because it's just like a dog. You clean him up and he goes and jump right back in the damn mud. It's just like, I'm not gonna wash this fucking dog, man. Boy, nigga, lick your own ass. You know what I'm saying? Because it's monotonous at this point. It's stupid. You know?
On the concept of being brainwashed, it's like, what type of water you using? Because you could wash your mind with the pure word of the truth, which is compared to water, or you could wash your mind with fucking dirty ass Missouri River water.
Yeah.
Because niggas will leave gang culture and then join to be a fucking Muslim, man. Did you really brainwash your mind into something positive?
Or you got Hebrew Israelites that claim to be repentant, but they still embrace gang culture.
Yeah.
You're not fully repentant, man.
Yeah.
You know? And like, prime example, that protest out there in LA about there was protesting the ICE shit. You had Hebrew Israelites out there, bro. What are y'all doing out there?
Yeah,
guys
I saw
with a gun on his hip and all that other shit, man.
Niggas are stupid.
Yeah, them niggas
wearing
they're
the
agents,
Mexican
man.
flag.
Cause I seen that guy's page, bro. The one that looked like Pooh Shiesty and shit, bro.
Talking about
Nah, that's him.
Safari.
Nah, was that him with the glasses?
Oh no, he got the little wild.
Nah, not that dude. They all some demons, but the main guy, man, when you look at his page, I mean, he's all about the world. He's a rap dude, you know, with niggas in the world, pants sagging, throwing up gang signs. I'm like, this is the kind of men you attract. It makes a lot of sense now, man. And we have no affiliation with you dudes at all.
Yeah, I always liking them guys the nigga that took a shower and put the same underwear back on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's what you do when you come into the truth, and then you start bringing in hip hop, gang culture. You took a shower and put the same goddamn underwear back on, man. Ugh, man, you niggas are nasty. Lord ain't gonna accept you, man. I don't give a fuck if you took a shower.
Yeah.
You know, there's a dress code here, man. Okay, the Lord is looking for spotless individuals.
Hey, somebody get that in Matthews too when the Lord goes into the certain attire you gotta wear to be furnished to the wedding. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 34, verse 24. When one prayeth and another curseth, whose voice will the Lord Yahweh hear? He that washeth himself after touching of a dead body, if he touch it again, what availeth his washing?
Yeah, it's like the point of you even putting on, what point you even taking a shower for if you're gonna touch the fucking thing again, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's stupid, like, bro. And that's the mindset of these people, man. You know, they appear to be clean, but yet they go and portray the same dead acts, you know, that leads to death, man.
Yeah.
Because the ways of this world, like it tells us in Wisdom of Solomon, it says, "He that seek death do find it." And you people, you have what you call a death culture.
Yeah.
So it's going to come a time that the Lord is going to allow death to sweep through the streets of Babylon, and it ain't going to be pretty because people are feeling, they said, man, something's going to happen. War's on the horizon, and there's going to be a lot of death, man. So from this time forward, expect a lot of death, because I can honestly say this time, and I know we've said it several times, but I don't really, you know, I could be wrong about it, but I really believe Trump is the last president, bro.
Yeah. Definitely the last president. I'm hoping in a year.
Yeah.
Shit go off.
Because at this point, he's undoing everything that the previous administration have done, and he's putting this the most money. I think this is probably what am I trying to say? But government spending, they're talking about cutting down on government spending, but bro, $500 billion on a particular program to innovate shit, that's never been heard of, bro.
Wow.
That's scary, man.
Can you read that one more time?
This is Sirach chapter 34, verse 25. He that washeth himself after touching of a dead body, if he touch it again, what availeth his washing?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's when that brother read that, I thought about when Yahweh Shai with the women who was gonna be stoned. You know, she said he asked the woman if there's anybody else to accuse her, and she said no, and he told her to go and sin no more, man.
Very.
So, Jake, if you make a conscious effort to cut something out in your life, you have to resist that, man. You have to resist that, because everybody knows. well, not everybody. Well, we have examples of dudes that can't get over a certain bitch. You tell yourself, I'm done fucking with this bitch, and a week later you texting her, are you really done with the bitch?
Right. It ain't
Yeah, how
about
about Yahshua will send you warnings to stay away from certain individuals or certain activities or certain things, and if you don't, he'll fucking burn you.
Brother mentioned it last week, man. That's the reason we're all not from this city, both of us. You know, if we were in our home cities, you know, where would we be at? You know?
Keep reading.
Verse 26, it says, so is it with the man that fasted for his sins and goeth again and doeth the same.
Yeah, because that's what niggas used to do in the ancient world. Before niggas would commit sin, they would throw up a sacrifice real quick to be covered for it, then go do it.
Yeah,
What?
Right.
What? But that's the mind of niggas. I know I'm about to do some wicked shit, but let me get covered up by the Lord before I do it.
Right.
But the Lord never really even accepted them because, like, that's trying to outsmart the Most High. That's why the Lord said, away with your fucking burnt offerings and your fat beasts. I would not smell of your solemn assembly. So the Lord ain't dealing with that no more. He said, look, you come to me, you got to be completely, you got to be clean, man. That's why we just read in our Romans 12 chapter. You got to be fully purified in your mind, man. Okay, because if you come into the, like the brother made the quote, you come into the Lord with the let's just say if the wedding attire is white and gold, right? Heavenly colors, but your ass coming out with all fucking black on. Man, bro, you better get, look, you gonna have a problem, man. And that's a lot of you jakes, man. You trying to come to the Lord outside of the wedding attire, bro. And the Lord told us specifically on how to dress for this thing, man.
Right.
Even niggas in the world, they say, look, the colors of the wedding is gonna be burnt orange and blue.
Right.
You gotta show up in that color, man. Because if not, then it's like, okay, why the fuck are you here?
Jake will show up wearing Nike slides and fucking socks.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fitted hat.
Talking about where the chicken is.
Yeah. ISUPK, they got fucking sunglasses and Letterman jackets that say real niggas.
Yeah.
You know?
And real nigga university.
Fucking monkeys. I'm gonna read that again. Verse 26, it says, so is it with a man that fasted for his sins and goeth again and doeth the same, who will hear his prayer, or what doeth his humbling profit him?
Yeah, it's like, who gonna hear you? Like the Lord, like, man, this dude ain't sincere. Man. Like, this nigga up out of here, man. Because the scripture say that righteous man prayers pierce the clouds, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the prayer of a righteous man availeth much. But yet, you a nigga that say, I want to stop smoking weed, and then you go on a fast, but then at the same time, you still gotta, I mean, you put it to you this way, purging takes place over a course of time, but this goes into the sincerity of your sacrifices, man.
Right.
If you sincerely want to cut, like the brother said, if you sincerely want to cut something out of the flesh, you got to make a conscious effort to do so, man. Okay, and if you do so, the Lord will see that you succeed in that, man. You know? But a lot of guys are sacrificing the wrong sacrifice, man. You know?
It's about what you're asking the Lord for, man. You know? You go on the fast for a PS5, I mean, you might not get it, nigga.
Oh, wow.
You know?
It's stupid.
Like them wicked niggas, them niggas fasted to kill Paul, man.
Yeah.
That's 40 days. That's was it 40 days? Or no, they said they weren't gonna eat
They gonna eat until they
killed
killed
him.
him. You know? But that fell on deaf ears though, because that's a stupid reason to drop dead from starvation, bro. Like, so you want to kill somebody? Okay.
Right. But Jake will use their spiritual laziness and blame it on the Most High, man. Let's say you got a certain habit and you keep going to it, even though you pray for the Lord to take it off you. You gonna say, oh man, it must be the Lord's fault because I'm telling them to help me stop and I keep doing it. So it must be the Lord. No, man, that's spiritual laziness, man.
I knew a guy like that, bro. He would get fired from his job this dude would get like 3 jobs in 1 week. Not bullshit. He'll get fired on the same goddamn day, and he'll always blame it on the curses. I'm like, bro, you can't blame everything
Yeah, bro,
on
the curses don't. No.
Curses ain't getting you fired from your job, nigga. It's you. Precept.
Let's get the winning part.
Oh, I got one real quick. Romans chapter 13, verse 13. It says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and in envying. But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh.
And a lot of guys do that in this truth, man. They use this grace period as of lasciviousness, man, to forward the flesh instead of forwarding the spirit. Because right now, what do you see in Israel? Israel has become a goddamn talk show, bro. It's not even taken seriously. Like, outside of Great Millstone, it's completely become podcast, bro. It's been a big, rapping, podcast, like, bro, the podcast shit picked up during the pandemic. That's when all these podcasts started to take up, and then of course you had certain niggas in Israel, oh, listen to that, we get more followers. And you got a bunch of rap niggas, you got a bunch of goddamn podcast Israelites, man, you got debates, you got women teaching, you got all types of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's become a total goddamn joke.
Yeah.
You see?
Man. If you got
Abba Bivens would be rolling over in his fucking grave. He see what's going on with you niggas in Israel right now, man. Disrespecting the ministry like that. Wearing fitted hats on your goddamn podcast, man. Talking about we embrace Hoover. Come on, man. This ain't what this is about. and it's sad, bro. Because that's not cool, man. We're out here to do a job. We're out here to prophesy the destruction of this place. But you got Jake saying, nah, don't do that. Let's push this vibration. This is why a nigga can get in a different camp and go 5 years without knowing one fucking precept, but because he bought some Amazon fringes and glued them onto a goddamn dollar t-shirt, he's in a camp now, man.
that's off there.
That shit is off, bro. You gotta be vetted to come in this thing, man. You gotta be in the spirit. You gotta have a personal relationship with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You can't come here forwarding your own fucking plan. That's why the Most High is gonna kill a lot of you niggas that call yourself Israelites. A lot of you dudes at the Passover. A lot of you Jakes gonna start catching hell, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Because, hey, the Passover, who's sincere about the Passover this year? You got niggas promoting dinners. You got niggas promoting rap concerts, fashion shows, etc., right? But Passover is a solemn assembly.
Right.
And on top of that, there's gonna be a blood moon. That ain't nothing to celebrate, man.
That's the real beginning of this next new year. The new year really starts during the Passover.
Yep.
too.
With a heavenly sign, bro.
The heaven sign. So, you know, things kind of been building up, turn up now. You had a lot of death, but we really about to see some shit after the Passover. Them blood moons, they ain't no joke. On Passover week, they ain't no joke. And it might be just a cataclysmic event during that week, right after we set up the curses, man.
Man.
That's heavy. That's a heavy time.
Wait, what's today? The 10th? The 11th?
Today's day.
The 8th? Damn. I'm way ahead of the days. Passover is next month on the what? The 14th. I think the 14th. 13th, 14th. That Friday is a blood moon, man. And Esau, watch you try to do something to the skies, but I got a feeling the Lord gonna let us see this. That's very significant, bro. I don't think he's gonna be able to cover that up.
Every year the Lord opened up the sky for us. We saw the full moon every single year.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I read that.
This is the book of Matthew 22:1. Yahushua answered and spake unto them again by parables and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. I come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise.
Yeah, it says they made light of it, man. So they're not making they're making light of the calling of the Lord, bro.
Right.
This is not a light thing to come out here and do the work. Yeah, it may seem kind of pointless to you people from the outside looking in, but that's because you lack faith. Okay, we got hope. That's the reason why we come out here every week, man. You know what I'm saying? But people that look from the outside in, and a lot of you Israelites, you lack the faith, man. Because this is a light thing to you people, man. You don't take it serious. Go ahead.
Matthew 22:4 again. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready, come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their own ways, one to his farm, and another to his merchandise. And a remnant took his servants, and entreated them spitefully and slew them.
Damn.
You know, so they ended up dying, you know, for not paying heed to the invitations. You know what I'm saying? It say, when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned up their cities. Then he say to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. See, you gotta be worthy to have this truth. You know? Apostle R said, any old nigga just can't come into the truth. You can't watch a video and say, oh, I want to get down with them, buy a garment, and then, oh, there you go, you just in the spirit. No. The spirit got to lead you to the truth. The spirit got to inspire you to get into the truth. The spirit has to inspire you to keep teaching every week, man. You know, we don't do this just off of our own shit. We need the spirit of the Lord to keep going, man.
Right.
It say, Matthew 22:8, this saith he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
That's why I be coming out here week in and week out. That's a commandment right there, man. For all you slow bellies out there that say, we gotta keep the law, the commandment. The commandments, the Lord tells us go out to the highways and byways, man. That's what this is, to compel them to come in. You know, and it may not seem like people are listening, but people are watching, man. Because, you know, it's so funny, though, when things happen, people know where to find us at. Remember, like, that whole scare that came about in Hawaii years ago when they got that fake bomb threat, and then all of a sudden, they was hiding the sewer. And the brother was on there prophesied, and he had, like, goddamn 3,000 viewers, man. So it's funny how people know where to find us when it's convenient for them. That's why it's going to be so convenient for us, and it's going to be a light thing for us to not deal with you when all hell breaks loose. Because you didn't come up here and you didn't get the words of the Heavenly Father, nor did you care to. So it ain't going to be nothing for us to turn our backs on you people, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm already at that point of just saying, fuck all you people, man. If you ain't of the elect, fuck you. And that's just real talk. I don't care how harsh it is. It's just, it has to be that way sometimes. Because you people didn't turn your back on the Heavenly Father and His Son. You despise His men, mistreat His prophets, you know, talk all manners of wickedness about us, man, behind our backs, saying we in coats, say we ain't right, say we didn't bailed out on family and kids and all this other stuff. The hell with you, man.
Matthew 22 and 9 again. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how comest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then the king said to the servant, Bind him hand and foot, take him away and cast him into outer darkness, for there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen.
So, like, how the hell did you even get past security to get in here with your own garment on? Like, how the hell you even get in here, man? Right. Get this nigga the fuck up out of here, man. And that's where Yahweh Shai gonna say to a lot of guys, bro. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity, man. Right. Because the scriptures say that many should say that haven't we prophesied in your name, and he gonna say, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. I never knew you, man. And I pray like hell the Lord don't say that to us, man. Myself. Because how bad is it for you to come out here and put in this work just for the Lord to reject you at the end of the day? That's horrible. That's like, god damn, you know?
And in that parable, it showed not only how important it is to be worthy of invitation, but then once you get the invitation, you have to wear the right attire to the event.
Yep.
You just can't come how you want, man. You just can't throw on your fucking Nike slides and socks and show up. You know? Yeah,
and it's more deeper than a shirt with fringes on it, man. Right. For you guys out there that say, oh, the way you get in the kingdom is by the law and the fringes. That's bullshit. Romans 3 cut that. Galatians 2 cut that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this guy, what this clown from IOIC said. He said, this nigga say, man, he said something about didn't have the proper apparel on or something like that. That's not talking about actual apparel, man.
Zephaniah.
Yeah, that's actually talking about going into the captivities, these philosophies, your different God. That ain't talking about no fucking, you ain't got fringes on, man. Zephaniah 1, look, where your fringes at? That ain't that, man.
Right.
You see, that goes into them guys like that because that's that's not the right garment, man.
Right.
You know, calling on Christ is not the right apparel, okay? Because the Lord didn't command you to call on no other gods, man. In fact, that's the first commandment. You'll break it.
Right. Yep. You know what? When the Lord told the servants to go bid everyone to the marriage, look, they did their job, man.
Yeah.
But they said they brought in good and bad.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai does the sifting.
Yeah.
Okay? Those are those men that were called, but at the end of the day, they weren't chosen. Yeah. So you got rejected. That's also in Matthew 13, the fisherman's net.
Yeah, I was gonna get that.
Yeah. You see? So this is why you take it seriously, man. You doing the work one week and next week your ass is out of there.
Yeah.
The Lord can do it that quick, man. He can put a bug out deal on you that quick, man.
Yeah, you be like that dude in Chicago that said he the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Hit this nigga sleeping on the red line. Yeah, but yeah, you the Holy Spirit now? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Scary.
That's right, man.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, to that brother's point, this is Revelation 3 and 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou were cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's the attitude those guys had, man. You're supposed to be excited that Yahweh Shai invited you to the wedding, man.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be there hours early, making sure your
Oh,
shit
yeah.
pressed. You know, they ain't got no wrinkles, no blemishes. You know, some Jakes, they had they got the new J's on. They'll wear their booties around the J's on their way there, so they don't get them dirty.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
they
spirit you're
can't
supposed to be in going into it, man. You niggas just showed up, with sandals on.
Yeah, with them beaters.
Right.
Niggas got them beaters from 8th grade.
Yeah.
Right. Got a fitted hat cocked to the side, man.
Yeah.
You didn't take it seriously, man.
Sticks on the hip.
Like the nigga showed up, but his mind is in some worldly shit, man. That's vile to the Most High. The Lord gonna spew you out, man.
You got something else? Matthew 13:47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is likened to a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to the shore and gathered the good into vessels, but the bad they cast away. So the good and the bad are going to be part of this truth. Even though we preach to the elect and we preach for brothers who come in to remain. Scripture say, pray that your fruit remain. In the day, it's not up to us, man.
Yeah.
Because how many examples of it are there where the Lord will set up one man to bring another man into the camp just to get that guy in, but the guy that had brought the brother into the camp, he'll cast him out.
Yeah.
And the scary part, you can't control none of it.
Yeah.
It ain't even your will if you stay or not, man.
Right.
That's why you gotta be grateful to Yahweh Shai. You woke up with the truth because he could take it off like nothing.
Yeah, that's the spirit. You say that because you brothers probably remember the older brother from the main camp,
Lackawanna.
Lackawanna.
That dude was a fucking lunatic, bro.
Yeah, when I used to first started watching Great Millstone, he was in a lot of the videos, man. Like when I used to watch him, I used to get fired up, man, because he ain't give a fuck, and then it's going in, and then I kept watching, and then all of a sudden, he's gone, But you watch some of them old videos, you still get back in the spirit. Paul Thor did a video on him recently about how zealous he was.
Yeah.
You just couldn't control him.
He was too damn zealous. He was over fucking zealous. Yeah, I mean, he was fiery when it need, but some shit
was out of balance.
He was completely out of balance with it. Like, I mean,
And Paul Thor said something might have happened to him. But
I seen a picture of him recently. He was hanging out with some Edomites. I think he was part of some type of rock band, and they had like Satan symbol on him or some shit. Bro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's completely bugged out.
But I remember vividly. I'm like, man, that I was turned up in the spirit watching that, man.
Yeah.
And but the Lord allowed me to get that, drew me in. That put me more spiritually invested. But it turned out that guy wasn't right. So that's a perfect example of how a Lord can use a man to bring some in and then get rid of that man. That's a scary thought, man.
Azariah, Taziadia, know what I'm saying? Tawabia, all them guys, man. You know, who was part of GMS Chicago 8. The head brother, before Elder Malcolm took over, you had a guy by the name of Micah Allah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was out there. He was the head of the Chicago camp now. Where is he at?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't have no, like, and he was an excellent teacher. He didn't have no reason to stop teaching. Even if he did walk away from GMS Chicago, which I really don't know what happened in that ordeal, but he was built up enough to the point he could have got other food on another side, man. He kept pushing a doctrine and been counted worthy, man.
Yeah.
You know?
There's the man over there in Holland, bugged out.
Yeah, that dude, yeah.
Yeah, they called him Seven Spirits.
Seven Spirit,
It's crazy. We are a venom.
It's just one more verse.
Yeah,
One
you
more
got it,
verse
bro.
on here. It's Matthew 13:48 again. Well, I'm gonna read 47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angels shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just. So the angels gonna have to sever. So that means up until a certain time, the wicked and the just gonna be dwelling together, man.
Yep. Parable of the wheat and the tares too. Hey, remember the brother had the dream? He said that some brothers just didn't make it. But he said, you're gonna have some men that's gonna make it all the way to the end, but they not gonna make the cut, man. That's scary, bro. You know, it's one thing, you know, when you sincerely trying and you still don't feel accepted by your peers. But then it's one thing that you make it to the end and you just don't make the cut. It's like, goddamn, man. You know, I mean, if you sincere, you'll make it. But even then, you know, if you just not right, then you just not right, man. This is why, you know, prayer, man. You know, you pray the Lord to purge certain things out of your spirit and try to build up from it. And as your prayer life continues and increases, you should see growth in your spirit. You should find yourself that you're more calm, you're more tranquil, you're more in doing certain things through the spirit. You research it more. You know, you be chilling for real. You cutting out things of the flesh. You ain't going out as much. You know what I'm saying? You cutting back on certain fleshly things, man. Shows you how the Lord is dealing with you.
It's a refining process.
Yeah.
For a little while.
And you gotta want that. You can't just say it and expect it to happen if you don't truly want it, man. That's why the Lord say you pray and don't ask. Wait, what? How does it go? He said that you don't ask because you don't pray. Roughly paraphrasing. You know, it's a scripture that goes into how you don't receive because you don't ask. Yeah, because you can ask but don't ask. If that make any sense. You can ask out of vanity, man.
Just read that.
You know, like praying for faith, bro. You praying for faith. Expect to go through trials of adversity that may shake your faith. I prayed to the Most High to increase my faith, and then I came down with something that I didn't know what it was, and it really scared. It shook me up. I'm like, holy shit! I thought it was a close call.
Right.
Lord was like, nah, just you prayed for it. It's building you up.
What do you guys do?
JB wanted
You
to know.
overcome.
What?
What?
What are you guys up to?
What do it look like you up to?
Looks like you guys are cold.
So, read. So let me ask you a question. Like, it's one thing about having respect. You come up here, you don't just cut people off in the midst of their speech, man. I mean, it's one thing you ask, but you see that's how we're teaching the word. Take a look at the sign, and that's how you determine what we're about. But for your facetiousness or whatever the fuck you want to call it, we're not dealing with that, man.
Sure. I was actually just curious.
Facetious.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I was just curious about how.
Well,
You have 2 seconds to walk up on someone's conversation. You don't know what the hell they're talking about.
but that's why you stop and be a decent person and listen first.
We were just asking.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, but at the same time, man, it's just the spirit you came up in, man, and we're good at discerning shit up here. So we know when somebody's being sincere or not. All right?
I was just curious, man.
Nah, well, since you asked,
Actually, I don't think you know if people are being sincere or not.
how the hell, man, walk down the street, man. Read. We're not dealing with this today, man.
This is
have a nice day.
Yeah, precept after July.
You got a precept?
I'm gonna read second Ezra.
I'll listen.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 40. It says, like I have spoken now, so it shall come to pass. For as the husbandman soweth much seed upon the ground, and planted many trees, and yet the thing that is sown good in its season cometh not up, neither doeth all that is planted take root. So even so is it of them that are sown in the world, they shall not all be saved. And so this is the net being thrown out. You know, it's like a lot of seeds get planted. When you're a farmer, man, not every goddamn seed you put out there is gonna be a plant. Some of them gonna have a fruit. Some of them gonna be corrupted and thrown away, man. And this is how you have to see the truth, man. This is when we go out here and do the work, we could give a fuck whether or not you receive it or not, because we know the Lord is gonna deliver the elect no matter what. You know, we're not worried about marketing gimmicks. Okay, we're not worried about promos and fancy feasts to get a bunch of hoes. All right, this is a sincere work of the Lord right here.
Yeah, having a school.
Right. Yeah, having a school.
Brother,
you know,
camps gonna have buildings and do all that shit over the street with the street.
Or numbers, like, you know, you got guys, they're fascinated with numbers, man. Like, oh, well, it's strength in numbers. Yeah, on a carnal level, but on a spiritual level, you don't need that, because when you go back into the Old Testament, it tells us that it'd be more with us than them. Mm-hmm. You know, like when he prayed to open up Elisha's eyes, he said, well, look, it'd be more with us than it is with them.
Right,
you see, so when you come out here, man, you gotta have a sincere approach, man. And that's really what it is, to answer your question. We are to prophesy the end of the kingdom. Yeah, and to wake up these people.
Anything like you.
Nah, you cool, man. It's all good.
You kind of came off the wrong way, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Who, me?
Yeah,
You said I came out the wrong way?
I did.
Yeah, well, that's fine too. We felt the same thing about you.
Also, you said goddamn while you're preaching the word.
See,
that's not right.
That's why we told him to fuck off.
that's why y'all going.
Yeah, we told him to fuck, cause he can't. Just like the devil. Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at you, almost fell. Yeah. And goddamn just means God condemn, bro. That's not a cuss word. It's what it means.
Right.
Goddamn. Well, y'all already damn, because you're the devil that the Bible talk about.
God damn and God fuck America, man.
And fuck you goddamn crackers too, man. That's why I told him to kick rocks, because he was in the spirit. You bitch ass Edomite.
He just confirmed. You can't really tell by it, but he did.
Yeah, like motherfucker, the spirit calls you out, you fucking dummy. We know a devil when it comes up.
Yeah.
Like, you people think we be bugging, like, nigga, we know who the fuck you, just the fact you came up here in that spirit, motherfucker, I already knew what spirit you was in. You ain't fooling no goddamn body.
Right. Like the
And Trump ain't gonna make America great again, you damn devil.
That's just like you gotta be like the man. You see the show Daredevil? A man's stick is his master. He's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't get nothing past
That's
him,
why I
man.
can't wait till the Most High releases hunters, man. Because like you people, man, see, we talking to you now, but there's gonna come a time that you're gonna be met with extreme adversity, man. We already knew he was in a bad, in a demonic spirit.
Right.
No?
If you really want to know what somebody's speaking about, you gotta fucking listen.
Yeah.
You don't just come up, cut people off and
What
shit.
are you talking about?
Yeah, like you sit, you wait. You know what I'm saying? And fucking listen. You know, we know how you people are, man. You ain't fooling nobody.
And you got some fucking balls to run up on 5 dudes that can beat the fuck out both of y'all, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck Esau think it is. You think it's sweet up here. There's gonna come a time that you crackers gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Jake about tired of you fucking Edomites, man.
Yeah, man, because y'all walk around with fucking entitlement.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see brothers out here talking, they think, oh, we gotta automatically stop what we doing to answer your fucking ass.
Right.
Fuck away from
Like we owe you decency or some shit, nigga. We don't owe you no motherfucking decency, man. Were you decent when you took America?
Bitch
You
ass
know?
Edomites, man.
And you noticed that serpent that was in him. He tried to play on like I didn't say nothing wrong, but you cut somebody off, man. It's that lack of respect. That's how we can tell, man. He gonna try to make it about the word. Well, I didn't say anything mean. Well, nigga, you cut us off.
You came out, you rubbed me wrong. I don't give a fuck how I rub you, nigga.
He came in, his tone of voice was like, mocking. What are you guys doing here? You hear him talking. What are you guys?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, this is Sirach 11:7. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first, then rebuke. Answer not before thou hast heard the cause. Neither interrupt men in the midst of their talk.
Please ask this father.
Good, man. Neither interrupt men in the midst of thy talk, man. No, just shut up. Especially when you come to the house of the Heavenly Father. He knows what we're about. Just walking by jokingly wanted to say that just to laugh at you.
I thought, and see, this is the thing. He wanted to make it seem like we was the one bugging out. I'm like, nah, and that's why I was looking at brother. I'm like, I know y'all see the shit he's on. I know y'all people. Yeah, and I'm, you know what I'm saying?
they want to do that and feel some Mormons out here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, or some, Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
It's just they look at Jake and they think, that, hey, antebellum and shit, they think that they can just not take us serious, man. That's how you fucking hear my talk.
That's why his dumbass almost tripped. Fucking idiot.
Cut his ass. You're a fake Christian. Man, shut the fuck up.
We don't profess to be Christians at all, dummy. We the Hebrew Israelites. Go ahead, bro.
Ecclesiastes 5:1, it says, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. For they consider not that they do evil. Keep thy foot and shut the fuck up when you come to the house of Yahweh. You see, we got scriptures up here. You can hear us reading verses before you even walk up.
He said, goddamn.
The Bible. Goddamn just means God condemns, stupid ass.
Hey, the scriptures say, though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. It's just called rude speech. There's no such thing as you not how to use what America calls profanity. Okay? And which it really isn't profanity, it's just a fucking word. It's rude speech. It's like you say bitch. Don't you know that? And you go over there in England and Britain and you say bitch, you're just talking about a fucking dog, a literal damn animal.
Yeah.
It's not considered a curse word. And Yahweh Shai did that, man. It's accounted that in the scriptures. He was cussing out the scribes and Pharisees. He says, you roughly paraphrasing, you vipers, you serpents, how can you escape the damnation of hell? He literally, basically, that's a roundabout way of saying, go to hell, you fucking snakes. You guys, you fucking sissy fucking Christians out there, man. You don't understand the prophets and the manner they came in. That's why you get so offended, because you got your fucking three-piece suit pastor telling you can't say shit, damn, and fuck.
Right. Well, that's why it says in Revelation, when the Lord returns, it's going to be wailing, man. Wailing, because they're going to actually see what the Lord looks like. Okay? And they're going to know right off rip, oh, shit. All that mocking, all these evangelicals that want Amalek to go back into the land, y'all going to fucking die, man.
That's right.
Every one of y'all, man. The Lord is not dealing with Christianity, okay? The prophets are in the earth to break down to you what the prophets are. You either hear it or you don't.
That's it.
We're not worried about who's going to be saved. That's above our pay grade. Okay? We out here to do the work, and if you hear it and you're sincere and you come into the fold, call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. If not, then fuck you, man.
I got a quick quote from Robert Kennedy. It says, but suppose God is black. What if we go to heaven and we, all our lives, have treated the Negro as inferior, and the Most High is up there, and we look up and he's not white? What then is our response?
That RPC?
Fuck.
Well, what compelled him to say that? What compelled him to say that? Do you not know that this is going through the thought of every fucking somebody? And that's weird they can do that for a joke. And they know that they fucked up. So it's really fucking up their spirit bad. The fact that we out here standing boldly and bringing out these signs and showing you the truth. But one thing they scorn at, they cringe at, is when they see that sign that we got of Yahweh Shai, man. And then we got devil horns on their Jesus. They don't like that shit.
And the fact that we're not afraid of their ass, man.
Right.
I ain't afraid of you fucking crackers, man. That's why we told their ass to go fucking kick rocks, man.
That's why I say in Wisdom of Solomon 5, when our Lord return, man, and they start seeing us getting beaten up, they're going to be like, this was he whom we had in derision, in a proverb of reproach. Yeah, man. We're the children of Israel. We're the true Jews, the true Israelites the Bible speak about, man. You people going to realize you've inherited lies, that you're less than nothing in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, while y'all always talking about God this and God that. The Most High not dealing with you people, man. And we really can't wait until that is made known. We can only say this, we can only do this so much, until we get to the point where you just gonna fucking see it, man. We don't gotta convince you people shit.
Yeah, that's right.
And them crackers that came up here, hey, don't be surprised you hear about them getting ate up by a bear.
Right,
Yeah. You may get good. Hey, Laura could have judged. He could have. Hey, that was a sign right there, because the Spirit already revealed it. Like, they on some folly, man.
Oh, that's the Spirit. I meant to send the trailer for that Final Destination movie. It's just coming out. Yeah, the trailer's out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, shit like that's gonna be happening to devils, man. They gonna go home thinking they starting the microwave up. Nah, nigga. Fucking death angel gonna sweep in there like, get your stupid ass, man.
That was spirit, because when you drove off like that, I was thinking that you probably would get a terrible car car accident.
Yeah, you bumped into it.
Fucking roll over.
That's what I thought of, that trailer when he bumped into it. You know?
Isaiah 29:21, it says that make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. Yeah, man, he offended because of our speech. So fucking what, man? We don't owe you people the DC. We even acknowledge your ass, man. And we let you put your foot in the mouth because when I made the term facetious, you were being facetious, nigga. And you revealed yourself just like the devil you are. You know? So fuck you people. We don't owe you a damn thing. And it says to turn aside the just thing for a thing of naught. Because what we're doing is a just cause, but they write it off like it's nothing. Oh yeah, that's nothing. Oh, yeah, That's why I'm like, if you would have paid attention instead of coming up here trying to cut us off, you would have seen what we was about. You know? Trying to flex your fucking like you got some authority, man. Hey, that's why Jake, hey look, that's why you crackers be getting the shit slapped out of you, man. Because like I promise you, bro, like call like y'all about you, shot 144. If you would have, hey, bro, like honestly speaking out, we went out here teaching and you got us like on a night we was turning, you probably would have got your ass whooped, man. For real. Cause it's coming to a time, man, people finna start getting fucked up out here. Lord gonna put a certain spirit on his men to do his bidding. Matter of fact, somebody give me that in what is it, Isaiah? I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Give me that, man. And somebody give me Jeremiah 16:16. And somebody hold Micah 5:7.
This is Isaiah 41, verse 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth.
A new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. See, you white boys, because you took a couple of classes of jujitsu, you think you tough. But you ain't got a spirit in you, man. See, Esau, one thing about Esau was good at being technical and mimicking things. Like, you know, hands-on, he's cool, but when it comes to really put it to play, they suck, bro. Because they don't have a noble or courageous spirit. Like I just seen Edomites that have been studying martial arts 15 years and get beat up by street niggas, bro.
Yeah, they don't have it.
Yeah, you don't have it in the time. The Lord takes that shit away from you, man. But you go to class and competition, they'll twist your ass up. But when it comes to do it in real, they get beat up, man.
That's right. It says, thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in the Lord Yahweh, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel.
So we're going to glory in the Holy One of Israel. So if the Spirit hopped on us, we could literally take this sign and make it a weapon. And I remember Apostle Akar, a long time ago, man, he was in the Spirit. He said, man, I'll take this sign. He was like, I'll shove it up. He said, I'll take this sign and shove it down your throat, man. But hey, this is Spirit, man, because hey, the Lord go put the Spirit on brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? You beat the shit out of a nigga with a tripod or some shit, man. Like, hey, didn't Samson slay 1,000 men with the jawbone of an ass?
And that's not a very strong weapon.
Nah, bro.
Bone is supposed to break on somebody.
Yeah. He went to town on niggas.
1,000 bodies.
We took some random shit. You know, that's random.
Yeah.
You really think of that. As soon as that fucking jawbone, I'm about to use this shit. Fuck all you up.
Right. You thinking around like you got the upper hand. Ain't no weapons around. Like, nah, nigga, I'm a weapon.
It's gonna come a time that we gonna make you Edomites bite a curve, man.
That's right.
We had something called in Chicago called a guillotine. And they'll take your mouth or your head and put on the concrete and step on back of your head. Yeah, we gonna do that to you fucking crackers, man. We gonna fuck your shit up, bro. Like literally you gonna swallow your whole goddamn mouth, man.
Yeah, I got that, Jeremiah. Okay, because this is gonna be the will. This is the will of the Heavenly Father, man. To turn His men into hunters. This ain't just gonna be our doing. You know, we can go on record for saying that the Heavenly Father is gonna ordain and sanction for this to happen, man. Right. This is Jeremiah 16:16. It says, "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks." See?
Break it down, huh?
Yeah, calm, man. So, hey, when the Most High put that spirit on us, hey, it's gonna go from, speaking these words, which is really enough to cause you people to fucking get all in your feelings, man. Because that's all we're doing right now. We're just prophesying, and you see the spirit on these, people, man. But wait till the Most High give us that power and raises us up to really start going to town, man. To start putting hands on you people, and that's gonna be ordained by Him, man.
That's right, man. You know what? He's going to ordain not just us, but all kind of creatures, man. Yeah. All kind of creatures, because there's a lot of wicked spirits out here that's got to be put down, man. All right? And we're going, Lord willing, I just want at least 1,000, man. A list that I can just personally put my hands on, man. You said in that video, if I had spiritual powers, I'd kill you myself, man. That shit had me up, man. That's how you be feeling, man. Like, you can really be looking at certain people. This week was happening to me a couple times, man. I just wanted to put somebody in the spirit world. I was so angry. I'm in my mind, I'm just like, nah, I just really kill this motherfucker.
Nah, bro, we gonna take this shit. Lord gonna let us take this shit, bro. I was meditating on it this morning. I'm like, we gonna take it. This place got it.
That's what the elder in DC said when he was going into that guy, Makarana. He said, perfect hatred is shown through patience. It's not, perfect hatred is not shown through how much, speaking of how violently and rageful you get. No, perfect hatred is shown through patience because you're willing to wait. You're willing to wait however long it takes to see these people get judged the right way. Because if we take action upon you people and judge you the way we want to, that may not be to the full extent the Lord wants to.
Yeah. Because He got to put His anger on us.
Yeah. Prime example, them crazy ass serial killers, man. A nigga will wait outside of a bitch house for 3 weeks, stalking her, getting all kind of shit, and then just to stab that bitch 42 times, man.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He was patiently waiting, man. Because he was, that's how the Lord is, man. That anger, the scripture says his anger is reserved.
But that's why the Lord said that in that day, Isaiah 63, man, that's Isaiah 63, bro. It says the day of vengeance burning in His heart, because one thing about when you're patient, and then when it finally comes to fruition, it's anticipating. It's a build-up. When you finally get it, it's like, okay, that's why, I don't be tripping, like, when people be getting this false sense of glory and we shitting on, Spirit just keeps telling me, like, just be patient. It's going to come to the point that, hey, by default, we going to be the ones that the Lord is going to glorify, man. So it's like, it was a song that came out in the mid-2012, like, called Waiting on My Moment, bro. I like that song, man, and it's just like, just waiting on our time. So with that patience, it's going to be sweet, man.
Yeah.
And no amount of pussy or money gonna be able to get us off your ass when that time comes.
Hell no. Remember that movie Belko Experiment?
Yeah.
Hey, pussy wasn't enough, man.
Nah.
You wanted bodies.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't show a nigga like Skeletor on some pussy.
Nah.
Okay?
Nah.
He's a spirit created for vengeance, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord gonna put a spirit of vengeance on us when the time comes.
Yeah.
There's things about seasons, man. There's a time for peace, there's a time for war.
Yeah.
Right now, Brother Red, we're in the spirit of fishing right now. But once the Lord got all of His fish, that time is gonna turn, man. And then that's when you gotta worry. Okay, not us. The scriptures went from us calling Jacob a worm to a sharp threshing instrument, man.
Yeah, worm is
That's
the fish. Yeah, worm is defenseless, man.
Yep.
We're defenseless right now. We're behind enemy line. This is why we just speaking to you. But when shit hit the fan, the Lord is going to give certain men, He's going to give us abilities to do things out here, man, and it's not going to be nice. That's right. And people didn't play games too long, right?
Appreciate it.
Yes, go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 25 and 14. It says, and I will lay my vengeance Ezekiel 25 and verse 12, it says, thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
He says He's going to lay vengeance on you Edomites by the hands of His people Israel. And the so-called black man is tired of you so-called white people, man.
Right.
They ready to fuck y'all up because of the injustices y'all done to his people. They just tired, man. Okay? People are looking at it, it's like, wait a minute, something ain't right with these people. All the entitlement and shit that you people come with, you get the best job, you got every goddamn thing, man, and you still hate Jake. So the Lord just said it in the scriptures. He's gonna use us to do what he gotta do. Okay, the Most High ain't gonna come down here and physically do it himself. He's gonna send Yahweh shot back, and he's gonna raise up his men right along with him. And the angels gonna do the bit. These are the times we in, man. And since Trump, you know, eagle-faced Trump got in office, you boys have been getting very, very proud lately, man. You Edomites been feeling, you've been smelling your own piss too much, man. Well,
Every Edomite with a truck is proud of them days, man.
yeah. You know?
Ezekiel 25:14, it says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, says the Lord power. See, meaning what? Like the brother brought out earlier, hey, that's why the Most High deals with patience, man. He's allowing it to build up because whenever we do finally put our hands on you heathen, man, starting with Esau, it's gonna be the Most High's fury, man. You can't fathom that shit, you know? And we know he also gonna raise up these niggas, man.
Yeah,
you know, scriptures say, the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. So how much more so the men of the Lord when we get that spiritual power, man?
Yeah, because I couldn't even tell you right now what it's going to feel like to have the Lord put his anger in me, man. I'm thinking about how angry I was earlier this week. And I could have put somebody in the spirit world off of my anger. Now imagine the Lord put his anger in you that's been reserved for how long? How long has the Lord been holding back his anger, long suffering these people, man? You know, witnessing a bunch of heathen put his hands on his precious, the apple of his eye. You know, on his son, his only begotten son had to go through these things.
Hey, I'm pissed off alone just for what they did to Yahweh Shah. Fuck me, what they did to Yahweh Shah, bro.
Oh, yes.
Yahweh Shah ain't even get his get back on these motherfuckers yet, man.
Yeah,
So you
bro.
know it's finna be bad, bro.
Man, bro.
Bring out that mic, but we'll end it on that.
The book of Micah,
5 and 7.
chapter 5, verse 7, it says, and the remnant of Jacob shall
Nah,
be...
go up, bro. Go to verse 4.
Micah 5 and verse 4, it says, and he shall stand and feed in the strength of Yahweh, in the majesty of the name of Yahweh his God.
Yes, the name of Yahweh, his power, man. Not no fucking Jesus Christ, man. Any nigga that's calling on Jesus Christ and you call yourself an Israelite, the Spirit of the Lord ain't with you. Horribly.
It says, and they shall abide, for now shall he be great unto the ends of the earth. And this man shall be the peace when the Syrian shall come into our land, and when he shall tread in our palaces, then shall we raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 principal men. And they shall waste the land of Assyria with the sword, and the land of Nimrod and the entrances thereof. Thus shall he deliver us from the Assyrian.
Yeah, the Assyrian is the modern day cracker, man. All right. Go ahead.
When he cometh into our land, and when he treadeth within our borders.
Yep, man. Hey, Esau is in. Hey, this land belong to Gad, man. Gad, Reuben, the northern kingdom, essentially, bro. Okay, you got some fucking nerve to call somebody illegal when you stole this land, bro. And Gad ain't just fucking give it to you. You took it, nigga. You conquered it, and then you set up a wicked ass judicial system to police the people of the Lord, man.
ICE, niggas doing raids. They was just up there in Liberty. Hey, that's what it say. They going into their borders. That mean they gonna enter y'all fucking neighborhood.
And you gaslit everybody, making it seem like you were virtuous. You know, manifest destiny. You know, what it's called, the Monroe Doctrine.
Monroe Doctrine, yeah.
You know,
Go ahead, bro.
Right, and it says, and the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the
It
forest.
says 5414. Spiritual power, the election. Card this pass, bro. And hey, the remnant, the elect. Because you 2/3 niggas ain't gonna get no power, man. Now the Lord is gonna put a spirit on you, Jakes, to completely just go batshit crazy. But you ain't gonna be on the level of the men of the Most High, man. That's why it says the remnant of Jacob should be in the midst of many people as a do of the Lord. Because the 2/3 you just gonna be straight up put to death right in the streets of Babylon, man. And deservedly so, because you 2/3 niggas, you're goddamn a burden to our bonds too, man. All right, you 2/3 are gonna be getting mowed down right along with this damn devil.
Right. We were culpable what happened to the Lord as well.
Yeah. Jake, the one that sent the Lord up to die, man. It was niggas. Keep going, huh?
It says, in the midst of many people, as a lion among beasts of the forest, and young lion among the flocks of sheep. Who, if he go through, will tread it down and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver.
Yeah, so you ever seen the agility of a young cub, of a lion? They all on you. You ever seen them little cats, man, when they be, hey, you see cats, they're very tactical, man. Bro, a cat can jump off this building and survive, bro. Yeah, they got something which is called, they'll dive out. They'll stretch out their limbs so they can absorb the impact and they'll get up and dart off, man. Yeah. Cats can climb fucking walls, they can climb balconies. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how we're gonna be, man. That show Invincible came back out, new season. I was watching it, man.
Oh, really?
That's how we're gonna be, man. Yeah. He looked like a man, but that nigga ran through a whole subway train, man.
Yeah.
Just body parts everywhere, man.
Yep.
You know, that's how we're likely to a bunch of regular heathen, man.
Yeah, the Lord said that our Father, you should chase 1,000, put 1,000 a flight, roughly paraphrasing it.
Right.
We gonna 5 of us that chases 200 of you motherfuckers up the street, man, because the Lord gonna put a fierce spirit on us. You know? That's it. Go ahead.
Verse 9 says, Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off.
All thy enemies should be cut off, including you 2/3 Jakes, man. Yep. All right? Yep. So that's it on that?
Yeah.
Got anything else? Good. Well, with that, man, we're going to close out. We're going to give all praises and glory and honor as due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. I'd like to get double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect. With that, Lord's will you were edified. To the next lesson. Shalom. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.